Let's go. We back on Undisputed. We just worked out for a little. $93 and $89.
They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside?
King Rye, Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. King Rye, Ryan.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Going down to the body, that's smart. Missed him with that uppercut. Well done with that counter shot. Well, there's no business like show business, and this is the most unique play anyone will ever see in this theater, mano a mano.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches at you. Echo. If you're a fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Nice counter shot. Landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Straight right, just misses. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
We can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight. The counter punch is smart.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Lucky that hook didn't score. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going... Not many people would agree...
That dude got his shit rocked. Ow, ow. sound of the dog bag.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was...
Antonio Tarver. And they'll be facing Antonio Tarver.
This bout...
What a pleasure it is to be here in... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice straight left. Well done with that counter shot. So much firepower here. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
So hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
Nice counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You gotta go back out there and lose the match. You gotta get out there, switch on.
Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little touch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good counter punching. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Misses with that straight left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
You know, I've been in fights like that. when you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Boy, that round could ring. Too good.
And there's the bell for round 3. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Misses with the straight left. Punch, counter punch. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Job blocking the hook. That counter, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is
okay.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use flame over blade.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Failing to score with that right hook. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nice counter. Through the straight left, but it won't score. And he misses with the left uppercut. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here, Kenneth.
He's tired.
There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Missing with the left hook. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out.
What's wrong?
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Come
Can
here.
they
You're
change?
okay.
Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A
You
shot.
okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. This is a very important break here for this
Don't
fighter.
bite.
Knocked down twice.
Don't
One
bite. Don't bite. Don't
Here we
say
go.
hi.
It's round 7.
Don't
Last
bite.
round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
Don't bite.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
You'd like to see more jabs. Can't find a home with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7,
You hit him hard, baby.
9, 10.
You hit him hard.
The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another. We're back at it again here in round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not to give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The stamina is off the charts. This is with the straight left. Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. You hear people... How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
We got him, bro.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
I thought he was gonna get up at 9 again.
So time to go celebrate after a knock.
We're now 42-14. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. We're a big old duo, baby and dada, big old duo. Yeah. Mhm. 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 I'm gonna fight. Hi? Hi? Hey, don't dig in there. Don't dig. $104.54. 104 and 54. Buddy's using Crawford. I don't know. Crawford's not really that good in this game. Yeah, I've beaten people with Crawford, but it doesn't feel like he has the reach he really has in this game. 'Cause he's got a longer reach than Ryan, but it's not gonna feel like that, watch.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect.
It's not gonna feel like that.
Let's do it.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Good old 3-piece right there.
Good shot, good shot.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw.
What'd I say? It's not gonna feel like Crawford's got that reach advantage.
Back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
You're much better than this guy. You're much. You're much.
That's it. Set it up with a jab, though. Set it up with a jab, then look for your power shot.
Ooh. Stood his ass right up with that uppercut. He did not like that. That shit woke his ass up. Let's go. It's definitely 2-0 us right now. Is he throwing in the towel? Nope. Thought he was. Body head. Head head. Body head. Body. Ooh, he got me with that. I wanted to go body with that uppercut. Nice little 2-jab. Nice little 2-jab. Counter, counter. Ooh.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
Ooh, he hit me hard with that one.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his
Let him
round.
back into the
He's not ready
fight.
yet.
We up
You gotta go out
4-0. No. Don't do that. We up 4-0.
Okay,
Hey,
focus.
I
Big
said
deep
no.
breaths.
Quit
Big deep
doing
breaths.
that.
Calm yourself down.
Quit
Calm yourself
biting.
back. Come on, breathe. Don't worry about that round. Let's go up. Back. You need to pick it up. He's winning this round.
Body then head. That's it. Good work. Look for the left hook over his right hand.
What you doing? Come on, get your head fixed up. Come on, be smart.
Next time.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're going back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Hey, spit that out.
Come on. You're letting it back in now. Stick to the game plan. Get your boxing back together. What are you doing? Come on, get your head fixed up. Don't be smart.
Come on, you're better than that.
Don't quit doing
Focus
that.
on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you're letting back into this. You're better than this, kid.
No.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep him on.
A6. Just get your rhythm back.
Let's do it.
gosh, bro. Stop! Can you please stop?
Are you okay?
Stop doing that! Let's fucking go. Fuck you. Fuck this dude. Get down. Hey. That dude's such a puss, though. Such a pussy. That's why he got knocked the fuck out. Where's my phone? Baby, where's my phone? Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. Where's my phone, little girl? I'm just trying to find my phone so I don't know. 43 and 14, Sugar Ray
As the sun
Robinson,
sets,
ready to step in the ring against
Sugar
the
Ray-
one, only Roy Jones
bout is scheduled for 8
Jr.
a lot of pre-match
Roy.
finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it. You watch when the rounds roll on.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Round that seemed like on to the second round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it
Oh,
around
he's
here.
mad. Look at him
Tough last
throwing.
round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting the counter punching, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch.
Hey.
Heard that bell.
Hey.
There's the bell for round 3. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it.
Because
They've got to
she's
block it.
biting
Come on
that
now,
thing
and
again.
style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
No, do not fight.
Straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's a very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Bro is hanging on by a thread. Bro is hanging on by a thread right now.
So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
And just got countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Good counter punch. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there, and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous? That is what writes our history book.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nothing back here in the round. Didn't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get counted. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Trouble here. Time for the 5th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I don't know why shot's gonna land.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweights always.
I don't know why shot's gonna land.
Plus middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than others.
Okay.
His stamina is off the charts. Punch, counter punch. Fantastic punch. You can't score with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough. There's the bell for round 6. I'll their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. These two fighters are made for one another. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Straight right just misses.
Bro, you're so fucking annoying. Like, you're losing every round. Come here, bro. Like, I don't fucking care, bro. You're losing. Come after me. I'm just sitting in the middle of the fucking ring. Come here.
There's the belt for round 7.
You're fucking
There's
losing,
no doubt about who
bro.
won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my
So
motto
come
is,
here.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yeah, those don't land. Of course they don't. They don't fucking
When
land.
their opponent punches themselves out.
That one lands. Ooh, he dodged that right hook. First time all fight.
Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close.
You hurt?
How can
You hurt?
separate them? It's gonna be
You
a
gotta
hard
win this
night
fight. Come
tonight
here.
for the judges.
You're the one that's gotta win. That's not what's happened.
Straight right just misses.
Yeah, right now. No.
Nice counter shot. And that jab just missed with the left hand.
You're so boring, bro.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
None of my shots are, none of my punches are even landing either.
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to
Stop! Come here! Come here!
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Give me that!
Skill for skill, tap for tap.
Hey, you're such a pussy. You would try and
This is the
fucking
kind
get
of
me
fight
while
you
my
expect
TV
from
turned
two
on.
world-class elite middleweights. Despite what, did you see that? Robinson got buzzed
You're
there. He's
such
in
a
trouble.
pussy, dude.
Well, it's go back to the draw.
Such a pussy. You would do that, huh? Last minute of the fight, while we're both out of stamina. You're gonna grab the remote and turn it off? Yeah, that's what you're gonna do? I guess that's what we do. You turn the TV off with minute left in the fight. Huh? Huh? You know what you did, you little thing. Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. Mm. Bro, every time I go against a Sugar Ray Leonard, it's always in this gym. Where's this dude from? China?
Counter his mistakes. Make him miss, make him pay.
Where's he from? China? No.
Take your time. Look at me, look at me.
Ivory!
Stop what you're doing! Come on, you're switching off! You got complacent!
Ivory!
Get back out there. You need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab.
Let's go.
Where are you walking off to?
right hand over his lazy jab. Singles aren't working. Start doubling the doubles. Then head and body, that's it. Switch it up. Start doubling the double.
Next time.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Get your mind back on the job. Terrible round.
Let's fight.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like,
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Get out there. Switch on. Get this box. And back. getting back into the fight that round. Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, let's do it. Look for the left hook over that right hand.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Come to me.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Do your business.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what you do in the gym? Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Get out of there.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
What? I fucking know.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Don't jump up. Listen, you switched off. What you doing? Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight.
Back.
Why is bro's Wi-Fi so bad? I'm not even gonna try and get up now. Cause Brad's literally just a red one bar the whole fight. So stupid.